Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with Marvel Rivals. And as we load into the game, there is Phoenix Demon and Phoenix Panther. So there are two more Phoenix skins being added for the game since I last played, which feels like it was 2 weeks ago. In reality, it's only been a week. It's just a case of not even been a week. It's been less than, it's been like 6 days. In all fairness, I do think it does look cool. In both forms, I do honestly think it does look cool. I'm gonna presume the Panther skin just looks yeah, they both look pretty good. You know, I'll give them credit for the two Phoenix skins look pretty dope. And of course, anyone who wants these skins, you have a very small time to actually get them. They're probably going to be in for a while, but you got the Fantastic Four First Steps bundle. I've not seen the movie yet. I think it's on Disney Plus now, and I will hopefully watch it within the next few days. I'm not going to do a review over it. Mainly because it's one of those cases, for instance, The How to Train Your Dragon, I did one because I loved the movie, it was a really great movie. And I had something to compare it to. K-Pop Demon Hunters was a great movie and something new. But the Fantastic Four fits into a weird thing of, there was the 2014 version, which was not good. And then the original, 2005. The original, ones from back in, the early 2000s. To this day, they are still my favourite. When I think Fantastic Four, when I think Fantastic Four, I generally think about them. But, until I see the movie, I'm not, I think Sue Storm looks a bit cooler in this, and it doesn't look, it looks right for in, with it, the First Steps uniform and all that lot looks cool in this. I'm presuming they're going for a slightly older Fantastic Four instead of a slightly younger. Because Mr. Fantastic himself, he looks a bit older than normal. Sue Storm looks a decent bit older. Johnny potentially does, but I think he also kind of looks a bit young. And then the Thing's the Thing. Although the thing I don't like is, I like the fact that the Thing basically had a similar thing to what the Hulk had. Shorts. It was kind of cool, and maybe we got to see some sort of cool rock detail. I get this is probably easier to do for filming, so I don't blame Marvel for doing it. But again, not seen the movie yet, so not going to comment on it. Okay, so get all the levels, it's not that bad. Again, I don't know how much time's on the summer event. I'm presuming another month. Which I should be able to get up there by then. But again, I don't know much about this season, because it's not something I've looked into. Also, the reason the streams today is planned, I've said a few times, if my plans change on Fridays, I move Saturday streams over to the Friday. So that means I can potentially have a long weekend where I can plan, rejuvenate, and get back into the streaming mood.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
But yeah, so guys, I think potentially the Fantastic Four is now on Disney Plus. So I will try and watch it at some point.
Like the moon.
And if anyone is wondering why I'm instantly going like Luna Snow, one, first character I started maining in this game. Two, it's because of K-Pop Demon Hunters. Which, guys, I did say in yesterday's stream, but I've actually been able to essentially confirm it now. K-Pop Demon Hunters is getting 2 more movies plus a series. I also did mention I potentially might end up doing a video about my predictions for all the series and for like the movies, what I think my predictions will be. Because I've got a couple for like the series and the second movie. The third, I don't actually know, because it would go based off what happens in the second, and like there's a few things that just seem obvious that they would do from based on the first alone.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
But in all fairness, if they are gonna if we don't get the second movie until say 2028, 2029, I'd be okay with them doing a series in between to sort of close the gap and allow them to sort of, okay, I forgot how much of a pain in the ass to do this to deal with. Iron Fist in this game is one of those cases where easiest comparison to make is Genji when Genji's using his ult. When Genji in Overwatch has got his Dragon Blade out, you basically need to avoid. If you're small enough if you're squishy, which is basically anyone who can be one-shot by his blade, you're gonna get one-shot by his blade. Tanks are basically anything that is safe.
Needed a little boost. Thanks.
But in this, Iron Fist is one of those cases where he is bad. Granted, he can be fun to play.
Thanks. Wish I could hear
Except when it starts to make your wrist hurt because of the amount of buttons that you're pressing.
A nice deep freeze.
one down.
But yeah, guys, but as in doing a review over the Fantastic Four first
I
steps,
don't have to be center
probably
stage.
not. Mainly because I'm going into the movie, like, apparently it's like the best Fantastic Four movie there is. And again, I have no idea. Like, there's two movies that I've heard really positive things about that are superhero based, and that's the new Superman movie and First Step. Except in the case of Superman's movie, people are 100% agreeing that's how superhero movies should be dubbed from now on, and I do agree. 2027 onwards, and any films that come out from now onwards should be done, essentially be done the same.
Armed and dangerous! Extermination!
But another thing that I do really like is the fact that Superman movie does, again, another movie I'm not seeing yet, but I know some of the characters that are in it.
Here is almost yours.
Guy Gardner, one of the more, not necessarily obscure Green Lanterns, but if you mention a Green Lantern from Earth, people typically go to Hal Jordan, John Stewart. I think the last show I can think of that Guy Gardner was in was either A, Young Justice, or B, Young Justice, I was going to say B, Batman Brave and the Bold. Because he had a dedicated episode, he had a couple episodes where he dedicated in Batman Brave and the Bold, but he does appear in Young Justice.
Your powers are mine!
I just can't remember whether he's like, I don't know, if he's appeared in season 4, then I've not seen it yet.
I am ready to put on a show.
But I don't remember him appearing in season 1, 2, like, I don't remember him appearing in season 3. I'm pretty sure he does appear in at the end of season 2.
A nice deep freeze.
And that's just him essentially taking everyone, like, the league gets sent off world to or something. And he's the one, and he's essentially the way they get off the planet. So.
Behold the god of thunder!
So. Again, I don't know whether he appears in season 3 because I can't remember.
It's okay. Admit it.
Like, the only reason I know he does appear in season 1 or 2 is because of the fact of, for years, I've seen them back to back a few times. Like, I've watched season 1, season 2 a good few times.
As bad as things get. I tried
Because again,
to
for a
stay
good while,
positive.
they were essentially like one of my favourite shows. I like the fact of what Young Justice is, and it's essentially, what if it's the Justice League
30 seconds before
Well, if it's a show stylized like done like the Sanchi Justice League show would be done.
Well.
Except
Fancy seeing you here, Jade Jaws.
it's their proteges.
Time to settle old grudges, Logan.
You know, instead of Batman, you've got Robin. Instead of Aquaman, you've got Aqualad. Instead of Green Arrow, you've got technically Red Arrow, but it is Artemis in the show. But Red Arrow does also show up, but he's just sort of like, I don't want to play around with some sidekicks. I'm better than this.
All you need to do is capture
Oh,
the
plot
mission
point
area.
turns out not the real one, but turns out the only Red Arrow they ever knew. Because he was going by the name Speedy for a while, but then came back as Red Arrow. And it's like, why the hell would you take on like your boss's name when you're currently annoyed at those? You then got Miss Martian from Martian Manhunter. Things like Wonder Girl does then show up in like season 2. Nightwing does show up. It's Dick Grayson, but then he becomes Nightwing in season 2 at some point between season 1 and season 2.
That's my girl.
Again, 9 times out of 10, why Dick becomes Nightwing is because he wants to step away from Bruce's shadow. It's like, not all the Robins have the same reason for essentially like changing their names and becoming someone new. Dick does it because he no longer wants to be in Bruce's shadow. Jason becomes Red Hood because he wants payback for what Joker did. I'm assuming Tim probably came Red Robin, like decided to go by the name Red Robin beforehand, but he's still probably operating as Batman, and then Damien's Robin. I just realised I didn't load intercom.
Another hit for Luna Snow.
I might do a couple unranked games.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I'll do 2 unranked games at a time, see what time it is. Because it's not the fact that I don't want to stream for long. It is literally just the fact that at the minute I am not, like, inspiration is just not there. Which is really annoying.
Extermination!
It is kind of really annoying, but it's dealable.
I am ready to put on a show.
I feel stronger than ever.
It's depressing that I have more kills than some of our DPS.
Our foes have arrived.
A nice deep freeze.
I probably will actually go straight into a ranked game after this because that wasn't that long. And do like 2 games of ranked. But guys, anytime like the ranked games of comp that I've done on Overwatch recently, I think I've won 1 or 2 but then lost the rest. Like I've gone down on a losing streak, which is annoying. But I'm hoping not to essentially keep that losing streak up. Also guys, I'm Overwatch. We have currently been confirmed, well at least I believe they've confirmed it. Season 18th Mythic is... I already have that. Season 18th Mythic is going to Sojin. And in all fairness, all I've got to say is, why the hell is it taking you 18 seasons, Blizzard? And if you don't know why I'm asking that, Overwatch 1's essential, I don't say fangirl, but, you know, the 2 examples come to my mind, and for the thing I'm trying to say is, in How to Train Dragons and the How to Train Dragon universe, you think Dragon Rider, you think something like Kick Up Addict. he's essentially the market way, so you aim at like Toothless, which is why there's a lot of plushies, action figures, toys, and all of that of Hiccup and Toothless. It's why there was a literal mini little dragon Lego set made of Toothless. People know their audience. The word I was thinking of is cover up, is essentially the cover person. Or cover up. For Overwatch 1, Tracer was that person. The person who was like sort of head of the game, the stuff that stuff got marketed towards. But in Overwatch 2, that's been more dedicated to Sojourn. Tracer got a mythic in Season 5, which made sense. She was essentially the old one, Sojourn's the new one. But why on Guardian Earth is Sojourn not only just getting around to getting a mythic herself? Okay, someone's instantly gonna want to play this, though, considering that was mine. But I don't think so. We have to support. Right move would be to play Tang.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
Guys, 99% of my streams are sort of more adult friendly.
Money can't buy happiness.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
But I'm 99% sure.
I would be curious
Emma.
to see the data you've gathered on the time stream entanglement.
Did he get across?
The higher the pressure, the more depth.
Yeah, Emma Frost would come under the category of not safe for work.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Like a boss would 100% be like out, and if you're gonna come back dressed properly.
Got it?
And I don't see that like problem, but again, something I'm not going to go into. Basically, at this point in time, is basically trying to focus on protecting kids online. Great, but everyone else is sort of getting stuck in the situation, and I'm not going to say anything about it for the simple reason of there are multiple things that are currently going on that I'm not getting involved in because I don't want my streams, I don't want my content affected because I've just been sitting there being telling through. Yeah, you know what, I'm changing.
They captured the mission area.
Let's play something. I really don't play tank in this game that often, which means I'm like not exactly a fan of any of the tanks.
Rest easy, Ben.
Magneto, many probably want to do any tanks in this game that I do know how to play.
Is it really clever?
Can't get rid of me!
But like the reason that I had to play Magneto is because I know how to play Sigma in Overwatch. But Magneto is a lot more boring. Yeah, no, unfortunately. You don't know, I'm gonna play Thor. Because Thor is someone I know roughly how to play. Again, like Marvel Rose is just that game that like tanks. There's never been one that I'm like, oh my god, this tank's really cool. Like for me, the first tank I was like, you know, Overwatch. I was like, yeah, I can see myself playing them and maining them with Sigma. He came out near the end of Overwatch 1. Before that point, I played a decent bit of Reinhardt, like. And then when he was out, like I played a bit of Winston. Damn it.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Anyone willing to help?
I should have been looking where I was launching to.
I am Thor, Odinson, god of...
My mistake. Like 100% my mistake.
From Asgard as a youth. Now, I would lay down my life to save it.
Before you attack. Get ready.
But yeah, so guys, season 18
Calls on me to protect.
Mythic is going to Sojin, and from what I've seen, it does look cool.
You cannot forsake the people of your own kingdom. I understand that struggle all too well.
I think,
Perhaps the only thing heavier than my hammer, old friend.
The battle
see,
starts in
annoyingly,
5, 4, 3, 2.
if it does turn out like if it does turn out how I think it's going to,
Capture the mission area. Got
because
it?
basically during the for instance,
Need a little help now.
during season 15 of Overwatch, Venture was essentially dropped for like 3-4 days over like a weekend sort of span. Sort of a case of here, play her.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
And obviously there's new hero coming out next season. But this hero will only be available in unranked until next season.
The baby. To battle again.
They captured the mission area.
Now, if said hero, because I don't know their name, if I think they're a support player, I believe they are. Which I am trying to think. I think.
You know what time
Yeah, hold on, right now. Hazard was the last tank, the last like new tank we got, which wasn't that long ago. I'm just doing bad this game. Like, considered ranked, unless they've changed it and I've not, and I don't know. I say this every time I mention Rivals rank.
Continue without
If they've changed it, I don't know they've changed it, because I don't keep up to date with it. Like, the reason I chuck into a Marvel Rival stream is literally just down to the fact of, like, just so it's not 2 Overwatch streams a week and it's something new. I say new, something different. Plus, it gives me a way to essentially play both games without needing to find some time to play both games. Like, I've forced to find time to play both games. Granted, I play a lot more Overwatch because I've played Overwatch since 2019, and even then, I bought the game back when I got my Xbox One, and I got that like end of 2016, beginning of 2017, and I started using that in like 2017 because at the time I literally started doing YouTube the last following that year. And like I didn't know at the time how to transfer my world and all that lot, and I didn't want to carry on switching. I could only have access to one of them at a quick base. So turns out there was a way.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
behold the god of thunder.
So yeah, turns out there was a way. I found out eventually, so then I did. But for a good while, like I wasn't 100% sure, so I still used my 360 when I got my Xbox One. And the same thing happened when I got the PS5 actually. I don't know why. But like I was still using the PS4 for like a week. I don't need, like, granted I still using my 360 for a little bit longer. I think it was like maybe a couple months. I think by the time I had started using my Xbox One, I'd been doing YouTube for like a year. Yeah, that was an instant. Again, as the game starts to get, as more characters come into the game, there'll be a tank eventually that I like.
Them all.
But like last season alone, we got what, 4, 5 characters? We got the full Fantastic Four plus Ultron. I think Ultron was last season anyway. Very much might have been this season, but I'm pretty sure it was the end of it was last season. This season at the minute we've had Jean Grey. But like I 100% will say I did terrible. I do 100% plan to get the summer special for Lunar Snow. Because it does look cool, like, I do want to. Get the summer skin for Psylocke. Again, I did question about showing either of them off on stream on YouTube, because I know Twitch probably wouldn't care. Considering some of the things I've heard people getting away with having on Twitch.
The right heroes could make all the difference. I'm Luna Snow, like the moon.
And guys, I'm not going to go into it because again, I don't know much about it. But like, I doubt the person was ever on Twitch again. Okay, so we're going to be slightly avoiding Emma Frost. Because like skins like this aren't that bad. Like if you showed up to work wearing what I currently got, like well, Luna Snow skin, you'd probably be told, not like the worst you could have come to work, but it's not like dress code appropriate. You come wearing what Emma Snow's wearing, you're 100% getting told to go to HR.
Always a pleasure to see you out here getting your hands dirty, Emma.
Such poor timing, though. I just had my men.
Turn 'em to diamond.
But like, guys, between the fact that like,
Through without breaking.
again, YouTube, I don't know whether they would. I'd rather not take the risk, and with current UK laws. Because the last thing I want is me needing to essentially prove that my content isn't. Because again, while I don't consider myself an 18+ YouTuber, I do more try and consider family friendly, but like, I do more consider, you know, 16+ at the very minimum.
Holding back.
I'm back in the fight.
Like if I was to hire anyone to, you know, moderate chats or anything like that, the lowest I would as like an intern would be something like 16. Like I would not go like.
Feeling fantastic. Disappear.
So then again, I probably wouldn't even go there.
Logan,
How long will it take you to regenerate this time?
So guys, if you're new around here, please like and
someone
subscribe.
needs a snowball in the face.
We play Marvel Rivals Overwatch once a week. There's 2 Minecraft streams. But yeah, guys, like I'm saying, the grind hit 100% could have picked a better time. If they don't get dropped over the weekend, which I think they potentially might, just makes sense. And I will go full over into it in Tuesday's Overwatch video. But just take it as if there is an additional Overwatch stream tomorrow, it is down to the fact that Overwatch has decided to release their new heroes.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me.
Much better.
Us against the world!
I was in trouble.
Shields up!
Although guys, if anyone is wondering why I have mentioned things like K-pop Demon Hunters a lot recently, not completely intentional, but technically done it to myself, but there is someone who, a UK streamer who streams on TikTok, usually around, I think, I want to say around 4 p.m. UK time. Not 100% sure.
We're finding our groove. Well, who's next?
What, TikTok, I will find the name, just by pointing out the name.
I'm doing this my way.
Yeah, Skone, I think the name is. SCKONE, who does Beat Saber streams. Really cool Beat Saber streams. So if you do have TikTok, go and check out her content, it is really good. But like, she also does essentially follow goals for K-pop Demon Hunter songs, and that's usually that's usually like every day, and which means I hear a lot of them because I watch her streams when I can. Because I'd like Fridays I don't always have the full chance because I'll get back through halfway stream, then I'll need to like leave.
Maximum pulse!
Down to 30 seconds.
Maximum pulse!
Double KO.
But I do try to watch the content whenever, so yeah, because of things like that, and because like a load of TikTok edits in general, I've seen a lot, which means K-pop Demon Hunters is on my head. Which then just puts me in the mood to watch the movie. And because it puts me then in the mood to watch the movie, I then end up watching the movie, which then puts me in the mood to watch the movie. Essentially, I've accidentally caused a cycle of watching stuff, hearing stuff to do with K-pop Demon Hunters, watching stuff to do with K-pop Demon Hunters, rewatching the movie. Like, I 100% do it to myself. Like, I have a songs on a separate playlist.
Stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Thankfully, not on Spotify. Like, I have Spotify, but I have that just for the fact of, like, I can set, like, specific songs for alarms. But, like, I don't rely on using Spotify. Again, guys, because of the fact that the UK, like, because, like, without me saying anything to do with it, if you have anything in the UK or interested, look up the UK's new Safety Act law. That should tell you everything you need to know about it. Also, I don't think there's a single person from the UK that has said anything positive about it. I mean, we held them off for almost 4 minutes. Which is still pretty good.
I've still got songs to sing. You stopped them in their tracks.
But yeah, so whenever I have played Marvel Rivals recently, I've been in the mood to play Luna Snow because she is like a I want to K-pop artist.
Us against the world.
Venom is just deadly, especially when you come against him as a support player in a 1v1.
Only 60 seconds left. I'm making a comeback. Better stop that vehicle. There's still
Although
a
I love the
chance
fact
to
Luna
stop
Snow
them.
has like very quick mobility. Okay, they're getting to the next point, and I'll get another 2 minutes. Which, for winning, not great. But for streaming wise,
They hit
great.
checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
The reason why it's great for one, not for the other, is Amy's stream's gonna go for longer, which at the end of the day, essentially means doing less work but forget like some more. But the reason that's not good for the other is it then also means they're pushing further. Which, if we'd stopped them at the first thing, it would have been great.
Someone needs a snowball in the face.
Yeah, and that person is Venom.
See them? Right there. That one hurts. It's one ugly fans, Namor. A nice deep freeze.
Why are so many people getting disconnected? Currently right now, it's me and 3 DPS in our team. But the enemy's only got 1. No, me and 2 DPS.
The current score is
Compared to
0, 2, 3. Time to
1
switch
tank,
things
3
up,
DPS, and 1
including
support.
which side you're on.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
You'll need a
There's no
top-notch team
chance.
to win this one.
We went from, we've got a good chance of this too. We're screwed. Like, in this case, like...
Round 2.
Hold on, so the person who's got ace is the person who...
Heroes make them safe. Maybe I can do both.
Okay, no, yeah, we are, because it's just me and Spider-Man. No, me... Okay, still, but it's like just me, Spider-Man, and Moira, not Moira, Scarlet Witch. Again, Moira and Scarlet Witch are very similar. Like, honestly, if you're going to, like, mod one into the other, perfect match to do for either. Like, for Marvel Rivals pulled this game out, if you're going to do, like, characters from this for, like, that as, like, skins, Moira for Scarlet Witch would have been
Battle
perfect.
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Anything to hurt
I mean, I've got some time to think about this.
I'm gonna drop the dopest album any timeline has ever heard.
Gender bent Genji as Psylocke would have been perfect.
Ah, that's better.
Only under the fact of, like, we have literally, like, otherwise we're defending for, like, 3 minutes for no reason. Because, again, they've got almost a full team.
Luna Snow. He's the best little land shark. Ah, there they are. Our foes have found us. Ah, that's better.
A nice deep freeze.
I'm hurt.
Annoyingly, what they're doing is something that I think should be able to get people banned. Is spawn locking. Have I ever done spawn locking? Yes. Do I condone it? No. The reason I don't condone spawn locking and, like, see, the reasons I've been, like, essentially been involved in it before now is I've never been the one directly to do it. I've just been the one backing up the rest of my team who've been doing it. But the reason why I don't like spawn locking is because it means you completely shut off your team in spawn, and in some games like Overwatch, you stay in spawn too long, you get kicked. But in this case, you kind of...
Stronger already.
Snowball fight.
So it begins.
How I was able to get to the stairs was interesting.
I'm making a comeback.
Well, they're fire away from...
Someone needs a snowball in the face. That's a good feeling.
I almost made it to point. Like, they can check who we are, so they know someone somewhere. But yeah, getting back to why I hate spawn locking. It creates a toxic and sort of environment. Because they're all literally going, huh, one person comes up.
A nice deep freeze. I am ready to put on a show.
Maximum pulse!
Down to 30 seconds.
But like, I've not done the best right here, but again, it's kind of hard in this case. I think someone on our team does definitely deserve. Again, I'm hoping no one on our team gets to play the game because
0, 2, 3.
thanks.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
It was a case of it was 3 versus 6, and they were constantly taking 1, or else it meant, basically for the most part, it was 4 versus 1. No one's gonna win those odds. I'm doing one more game, but I'm doing quick play because my comms is literally getting wrecked.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
Although, guys, anytime I do think of something funny when it comes to this game, I'm instantly reminded of the one skit that I saw of this person watching the first Avengers movie being like, what was this team com? 4 DPS, 2 tank, where's the support? All that for like 1 Loki? And it's just like this random person just watching the first Avengers film. And like the rest, and like just one of his friends just walking by being like,
To have an all-superhero band?
oh, who are they fighting? Just Loki. It's like, they need all that just for Loki, and it's like,
Get ready.
tell me without telling me that you've only ever played Marvel Rivals and never seen any of the MCU films. I'll go first. So I skit of someone being like, that's a really bad team. It was your first Avengers film.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
Yeah, anytime I want to laugh, I kind of think of that as one of the first things that comes to mind, because it's like,
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture
just because
the
it's a
mission
case
area.
of,
Got it?
well, no, Loki in the game is going to be scaled down to base. Loki in the games are basically the equivalent of one of the more mid-tier Avengers. Like same with Thor, like they're both weak compared to their actual counterparts.
It's okay, admit it. You need me.
And even then, the MCU counterparts I'm pretty sure are weaker compared to like their comic book counterparts, and even then, Thor and Loki I'm pretty sure are weaker compared to their Norse God counterparts. From, you know, that part of history. I say history. Yeah. Although I don't know that much about them, and I'm just presuming. Just because it's a common case of, you bring a character from a movie into a game, you kind of scale them down.
I don't have to be center stage.
Like, there's only a few game characters that come from movies that I can think are anywhere near the power level. Things like Hawkeye is probably mostly for the fact of after how he actually probably. Just because he's a guy that shoots bow and arrows, and any person that's basically just a human with
I don't
guns.
have to be center
With
stage.
guns. But like, I'm on about people with actual like powers. Yeah, they're 100% going to this.
Thanks for the shirt. I like the cold.
Plus, like, if they ever do chuck Thanos in this game, it'll be an easy thing of,
You need me.
okay, so the characters are completely scaled down to a stupid degree. But for a balanced degree.
Area. Keep going.
If Loki was actually as strong as he would, you need about you need a couple teams to go toe to toe with him. Same like things like Hela and Scarlet Witch. Or Magneto is pretty strong, and Phoenix. Since in this game she is Phoenix, not Jean Grey. So I don't know who actually has like for instance, Scott Summers is known as Cyclops. I don't know if she actually has a name that's not just Phoenix, or whether Phoenix is just a code name. Again, I've not seen nothing to do with comics. Well, that for the most part does kind of come down to me, my attention span. Me? Yeah, they're not in the same wave.
I'm doing this my way.
I'm ready to put on a show. Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Thanks so much.
Plus, guys, for the most part, while there are a couple comics I would want to read, for instance, High School DxD comics would be interesting because it'll be the only other way I ever find out what essentially happened after Season 5, Season 4 even. The My Hero comic, My Hero Academia, and Vigilante comics could be interesting. The Invincible comics could be interesting. But, like, to me, reading's not just something I want to do, not unless I need to. Like, I don't think, what can I do in my spare time? You know, I'll read some books. Granted, I probably should, it's just something that doesn't interest me. It'd be nice to end on a win. No, how Magneto throws me down.
They've almost got it. A snowball in the face.
You did that with your weak human eye?
I'm shipshape.
A nice deep freeze.
I'm going down.
We're finding our
Just what the
groove.
doctor ordered.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
To be fair, one thing I am happy when it comes to the game is that I did play it during its like season 0, because Christmas, I think like last year, like last December, it basically was out for like a month. I didn't play every single day, and I didn't play straight away, because my mindset at the time was, I play Overwatch, I'm not playing this.
A nice deep freeze.
And it was dumb, in all fairness, because it's still a good game. But it's just a case of, I'm playing Overwatch, I'm an Overwatch player, I don't play Marvel Rivals. Again, a dumb thing, but I eventually gave in, started playing Marvel Rivals, and I enjoyed it, because Season 0 was fun. It was only for a month, but it was still pretty fun.
Superpowers are amazing. Also, the ice effects look great on stage.
With Blessing of Lunar Snow, Hawkeye is imbued. Light tension, lemon fire. Ice arrows that pierce through
30 seconds before you
if an
attack.
ice arrow
Get ready.
travels beyond a certain distance, it stuns enemies. Hit, distract, removal. Reaching that distance, it instead slows. Target the further the ice fires, the greater damage. Okay, so Lunar Snow doesn't get nothing from it.
I'm open.
Also, another reason I tend not to read. I tend to try and read quick, which then means I tend to stutter, which then means I tend to get words wrong.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Because then my brain
Got it?
instantly starts to progress like the next like word it comes up.
I didn't like snow
For instance,
growing up.
this is but
Harmony always tried
instead
to
of
throw
this
snowballs
is
at
a
me, though.
like a bad example, but the point was like it does a case. My brain tends to do it as a case of this is what's gonna come next. In reality, it's what actually comes next.
Us against the world!
Well, I'd like to end on a win. Like, I definitely need to pick me up. Also, guys, for once, like, I'm happy to not be, like, on Xbox. Like, I say not on Xbox. I still have an Xbox, but not to be relying on said Xbox to be able to play games. Again, if you know about the UK's online currency, about the new online safety app, then you know exactly where I'm going with it, and I'm not mentioning anything more than that. But if I was going to talk about it, I'd probably do a full, like, video about it, and I do mean video. But again, I'm not gonna mess my content over just to get some essential frustration out. And by frustration, I mean annoyances. Although, it's kind of funny how the only two games I've won tonight on Rivals are two unranked games.
A nice victory. It's okay. Admit it. You need me. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep
The one
going.
time where if I was. Also, how do I have more kills than one of our DPS players? Like, Alwyn Hodge got 11. I have more assists than anybody on the team. Also, not more deaths. Rocket's kind of on lead with that one. Although, I'm kind of not real happy that this is the last game before streaming. Because I need to grab myself a drink. And I hate needing to go into, like for instance, if I know I'm going to start streaming and I don't have a drink, I make sure I've got one before I start streaming, just because there's a chance that I might need a drink during streaming. Or like, filming a video. Yeah, I had one, but I finished it.
Another epic victory. Big win.
I still think it would have been cool just to make that version of Roden an actual character. Like, I get why they didn't, because they were giving Hawkeye katanas, but the only reason, I'm pretty sure the only reason they gave him katanas was because they were going to make a Ronin skin. But at the same point, take away the katanas. Yeah, kind of funny. To be fair, making not the worst progress in the world. I 100% could do with just spending a couple of hours dedicated to playing it, because I'm pretty sure if I did just spend like 2-3 days playing it for 3 hours each, I probably could. Like over a space of a couple streams, like 3 streams. I'm gonna say 4 because I did one video of it beforehand. I've got up to where I have, so that's about 4-ish hours, and I've got to number 8. So that's not too bad, roughly. Mainly because I can't remember how much time I played for the first time I did it, like took part in the event, and I can't remember how much time was in between each stream, and I can't be asked to check. Secure / assist in quick play matches complete or practice versus AI. Maybe not. But yeah guys, so that is end the stream. Not as long as normal, but not as short as some. like, I know last week's was slightly short, and I probably should at some point do a longer one, but like it is literally just a case of I tried to get through about 3 games on Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. So it depends on essentially how long 3 games of comp sort of takes. Sometimes I do then chuck in additional ones because I feel like it's not been as long. Sometimes I don't. In this case, I feel like 2 unranked games plus 2 ranks of comp evens out to about 3 games. Considering it would have been back-to-back ranks, and even though those 2 first games were captured a point twice, so they're probably as long as if I've got those games in comp. So, yeah. So either way, guys, this is Tiger signing off. Hope you enjoyed. If you're not new around here, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye.